Hmm. I I can sense disrespectful jest about to pop out. What the fuck is this nigga? This your league mate or something? I ain't never in my 13 years of fucking DC had to have nobody tell me how to fucking tank. I'm not having no problems. I ain't died yet. Unless I had to kill myself. I'm good. I don't chase no fucking boss. What the fuck I look like chasing a boss? I do this shit every day. Niggas want to start dying and then tell you what to do. You're the one fucking dying. And then don't want to switch to the instance chat so you can fucking hear the rest of the group. Kind of goofy shit is that? Somebody don't chase the boss. Do the fuck I look like I'm chasing the boss? If anything, I'm trying to chase around the room to help you motherfuckers out. Shit. Always a loser ass DPS trying to tell somebody something. Tell me where the fuck to tank. Now I'm getting ready to leave up out this bitch. Don't tell me how to tank. I need no fucking help. The fuck is that? Look, instead of him rolling out the fucking way, he just standing there with him. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like when niggas try to tell me shit. What the fuck are you even talking about? You worried about the next man. Everybody needs to pay attention to what the fuck needs to be happening individually so that as a group we're succeeding. Fuck is you talking to? But that shit crazy. It comes in handy just simply knowing the mechanics on your own versus somebody always having to tell you what to do. It would behoove you to know what the fuck. Like right now, how he could lunge him because I'm too far away to lunge him. I'm out of range. I also have to evade the fucking tornadoes as well. I'm not impervious. The fuck? You can't heal your way through it. You can't DPS your way through it. You're not gonna one man your way through it. Everybody got to be on their P's and Q's, and don't nobody ain't nobody used to doing that. Nobody's used to being on their P's and Q's anymore because everybody got so comfortable with not having to do that. Oh, I could do it. We could do it. I could go in. We could just one man it. We could two man it. Now it's like, no, bitch. Everybody got to pay attention and do this shit together. They should have been training people for this shit before. Everybody should already be prepared for this. But instead of them preparing people for this, they made it easy and then throwing something in here hard. Not on nobody know how to do the shit. Y'all done babied these motherfuckers all year long. Now y'all like, here. Don't nobody know what to do with it. And it's wild how no one wants to use comms. Everybody's a keyboard warrior. It's possible if everybody individually knows what they're doing. It has to be a strong chain. Point blank, period. If the chain is not strong, the ship is going down. Y'all complained so much about everything being so easy. Everything is so easy. Oh, this content is too easy. It's too easy. Oh, I'm done with this. I don't have anything to do. It's easy. Everything was so easy to y'all, right? Okay. So now what do you think? And then I know it's going to be some of you guys that are like, "Oh, it's easy because you just kind of don't want to admit that it is a little bit of a challenge because some people are simply contrarians. And so anything that you say, they're going to want to be contrary to that because it's just in their nature." I'm not talking to y'all. Fuck y'all. But you all who are realistic and, can understand where I'm coming from. DC, I feel like got away from content that has like a lot of mechanics. I feel like for a while there, everything was pretty, easy. You just go in, there aren't mechanics. You just go in, you fight a couple of ads, you fight the boss, and you're done. And I think that y'all got comfortable there. I feel like you all got comfortable right there. We're just gonna go in, fight a set of ads, go in, to the boss fight the boss, and then we're done. It's so easy. It's easy for y'all because that's the type of deep. How do I say this? It's easy for y'all because that's the DC Universe Online that y'all were introduced to. We were introduced to this shit. Mechanics. Pay attention. What is the boss doing? What do you need to do when the boss is doing that? Run away. Crouch. Block. Press circle on that. Avoid that. Don't stand in that. That's the DC that we were introduced to. So we're used to these things being challenging. Not that it's hard. Let's not confuse hard with challenging. It's not that it's hard because it's doable. You can do it. It's challenging. But this is what y'all were asking for, right? You all were complaining about things being too easy. And they were like, okay, well, let's throw this shit in there. It's very annoying. It's a lot going on. And not only is it a lot going on, it's a lot going on all at the same time. Diana puts the symbols over your head. And then here come Aries out the blue, charging like a motherfucker. Not only once, twice, but thrice. It's like, oh my God. But then it's like, can you give us a break? It's like, no, we're not going to give you a break because y'all were fucking crying about shit being easy. It's like, well, now wake up. Now y'all gotta wake the fuck up in the instant. Now you have to open your fucking eyes. Now you actually have to play the game. Now you actually have to do something other than spam your rotation. Now it's like, oh, it's just too, it's too much. It's, oh, no, no, no. We're not gonna cry about it. We're not gonna cry about it. But see, what I'm noticing is that people are just not running it. People are barely shouting for it. No one's running it. I queue it. I'm in the queue for 30 minutes. Ain't nobody queued it up yet. Y'all were queuing up Matron's Orphanage like back to back to back. Now I'm not seeing anybody queuing up anything. What's going on? Are y'all that intimidated by this? Because now it requires you to do too much work? Here's the challenge that you all were asking for. The first part is a challenge, fighting Aquaman. You have the AoE with Aquaman, which is a one shot. You have to evade that. You have the jellyfish. You have the water bubbles that, or air bubbles, whatever they are. They siphon your power. And then you have the ads that come out and they just jump, so you have to be on the lookout for that. It's a lot going on in that first boss. And then you get to the second boss, Diana, which I feel like is the worst of all three bosses because it's so much that can take place because she gets help. When you're fighting Diana, you don't just fight her, she gets help. Now y'all can't just aimlessly play DC. Now it's like you have to hunker down and focus. It's more to this instance. Y'all not just gonna go in here and cheese your way through it. You're not doing that. And I know it's gonna be some people saying, well, I'm not having that problem with me and my league mates and me and I don't give a fuck about none of that. Overall, a lot of people are in fact struggling with this 4 player. I just know what I'm seeing. And I've watched y'all complain and complain and complain about everything being so easy. And now this 4 player is kicking y'all ass. Spindrift is also kicking y'all's ass. That lantern shield is not gonna save you. Beacon of hope is not gonna save you. You either do this shit right the way the game is telling you to do it, or you're all going to die. So either y'all do this shit together and do it right, or you're not gonna get through it. Do not pass go. You ain't collecting shit. Collect this knee. That's what you're gonna collect. You get to collect a knee and start over if you don't do this shit right. I think that y'all are underestimating this alert because you feel like it's a flashback and you all are so used to everything being so easily ran through. You're queuing it up and you're like, oh, I'll just get a group and go into it. And then you go into it and it's a challenge and you're like, oh, fuck, what do I do now? It's like, well, we low key tried to warn y'all. Y'all think that the devs aren't listening. Apparently they are. Is it still too easy? In the new raid, the first boss is a challenge because you have to kill the ads around the first boss or a bunch of bullshit takes place. But that last boss with Atrocitus and that damn cat, and then the cat is just like one-shotting everybody. Atrocitus isn't even the threat in the room. It's the fucking cat. And the bullshit that comes out around the sides, that stun you and trap you. Not everybody is struggling. I'm not saying everybody is struggling, but a lot of people are. I know y'all see it. I know y'all see it. But